Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm so excited for this video. It's my review of the new Pat McGrath foundation. It's part of her skin fetish line. It's called the Sublime Perfecting Foundation. This is what it looks like. Packaging is so Pat McGrath. I think it's so beautiful. Looks very sleek, very expensive because it is. And it opens like a cigar box, and the foundation is inside. This is what it looks like. I think it's so beautiful. Like I said, very luxe. It retails for $68 after tax. It's like a 70-something dollar foundation. Now this was supposed to be the foundation and the powder. I was on the fence about the powder because I figured the foundation is so expensive. The powder was like $55. I wasn't sure if I was going to get the powder. My main focus was the foundation. Now I had no idea this was going to be in stores. I thought it was just going to be online. So the day before it launched, I found that it was going to be in stores, so I just assumed it's going to be the foundation and the powder. But when I went into stores, they just had the foundation, and I called around to like maybe 6 or 7 Sephora's, and all of them just had the foundation. So I figured maybe Sephora stores only got the foundation. The powders were on the Pat McGrath website and the Sephora website. I changed my mind. I figured, okay, I'll get the powder. By the time I got on the Sephora website, the color I was looking at was already sold out. So I got mine from the Pat McGrath website, and I was not gonna pay extra money to have that shipped overnight because, like I said, it's a $55 powder. So I figure whenever it gets here, maybe, you know, I can do a tutorial, include it in the tutorial or something. But the most important thing I got is the foundation. Now, this foundation, like I said, retails for $68. It has a total of 35 mils, which is 5 mils over the standard 30 mils, $68. Well, you get 5 extra mils. And it comes in 36 different shades. The categories are light, light, medium, 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 deep, and deep. I fell in the deep category. Now, let me just go ahead and just tell you guys how I selected my shade. I was stalking the Sephora website and the Pat McGrath website. I knew it wasn't going to be available, but I just wanted to see the undertones. The Sephora website earlier in the week did not have the undertones. So I was looking at the undertones on the Pat McGrath website, and I settled on Deep 29. After the colors became available, the undertones became available on the Sephora website. For the first time, I shade matched myself on the Sephora website. When I put in, because I'm Macao in Nars, when I put that in, my match was medium deep 24, but I had a red undertone. When I put in Studio Fix Fluid in NC50, the deep 29 also came up. So when I went in stores, I went straight to the deep 29. Now the bottle is frosted, and I think because the bottle is frosted, the colors, like if you just pick the bottle up, looks lighter, but it really isn't. It's a little darker than what it looks from the outside, I think because of the frosted bottle. So I swatched this one, Deep 29. I swatched Deep 28, Deep 30, I think Medium Deep 28. Medium. All of them to me were like really, really warm with like an almost reddish undertone, and some were almost slightly orange to me. I don't know if it's the lighting in Sephora. This one that I selected for myself, Deep 29, it's dark with golden undertones. I always feel safe when I see dark with golden undertones. Now with this, I would say it does have a golden undertone, but it doesn't have a whole lot of yellow that I like. It's very warm golden. Let's just put it that way. It's not like a regular golden color. To me, it's very warm, and you'll see in a bit what I'm talking about. Now, I'm just gonna give a brief little synopsis on the foundation, and I'm not gonna go into all the ingredients and stuff like that. If you're interested in that, you can go on the website. So it's supposed to be long-wearing, customizable foundation that builds from a sheer to a medium coverage. Now, if you're a full coverage girl like me, maybe you wouldn't be interested in this, or maybe you can spot conceal. Doesn't really bother me. I mean, I'll wear a foundation that has medium coverage, and it's supposed to be a natural finish, and the skin type says normal, dry, combination, and oily, which is interesting because I know it has a luminous finish. Also says it smooths and blur the appearance of fine lines, pores, and imperfections. So I'm assuming it has like a blurring effect, and it imparts a filtered soft focus luminosity. Now a lot of matte foundations have been launching, so I know people are probably sick of that, so it'll be interesting to see a luminous foundation. All right, so here we go. This is Deep 29. It has a pump. I love this packaging so much. I don't know, something about it I love. And it's very runny. And this is the shade, Deep 29, and like I said, I think it's very warm golden. Now, I didn't see, but I heard that she used her fingers. I am not good at using my fingers to put on foundation, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my sponge. Let me squeeze it out a little bit. It feels a little too wet. Okay. And let's see what kind of coverage I'm gonna get. Okay, yeah, this is just like I thought. It's very warm, as you guys can see. And to me, it's more the neutral side to me, personally, looking at it. Especially now seeing it on my face. It looks, to me, it looks warm. Like a very warm, like, I don't know if there's anything as like a warm neutral golden, but this is how this is looking. It's not exactly like red. Definitely warm, and this was the best color for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and add another layer because this is like a light coverage, but it's building very nicely. It feels very bouncy, like, I don't know, it feels like silicone-y, if that's even a word. This is so warm. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and, all right, so I would say this is a medium coverage right now. I'm not gonna build it up anymore. It covered that little darkness I have in my laugh line. It's not a bad color. I wish it was a little bit more towards the golden side instead of so warm, but I don't mind it. All right, so this is the foundation blended out over my entire face. And as you can see, it's a very luminous finish. Already looks very soft focus. It's very pretty. I'm not sure how I feel about the color. It's so warm because I'm looking at my chest. It's not that bad, but my chest is always lighter than my face, but it's not too bad. But as you can see, it's definitely warm compared to like my yellow undertone. If you're new here, I'm NC50 and MAC. Too Faced Born This Way, I'm Chai. Nars in Macao. Fenty, I am 410. I'm gonna list it all in the description box. But the finish is very beautiful, and I also have normal dry skin, and it's been combination of summer. I get oily on my nose. It's a spectacular finish, actually. If you're into luminous foundations, you'll love this, because I think luminous foundations make your skin look a lot younger. And this almost has that. This is reminding me so much of the Tom Ford Traceless foundation, but with a little bit more coverage. It has that bounce to it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna come back with more thoughts on this foundation. So I'm back with the rest of my makeup done. It's been like about 29 minutes since I initially put the foundation on, and you guys can see me smiling, right? Oh my God. I know people looking at this probably be like, girl, calm down, it's just a foundation, but I live for stuff like this. This is so good. And I was so spoiled with that dose of colors that I just did. That's all I've been wearing since I got it. Oh, wow. How beautiful is this? Now, I set it with I went safe. I went with the products that I know work for me. So I set it with my Fenty powder and hazelnut. I went my concealer. I used my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in maple, and I set my under eye with Fenty powder in cashew, not honey. Honey was a little, with how warm this is, I didn't want like too much yellow in there. I think it looks amazing. But this foundation, I mean, it's 68 bucks and it better be worth 68 bucks. And right now, I am loving this. How beautiful. It feels amazing on the skin. It looks natural. And like I said, it reminds me of the Tom Ford Traces foundation, but better. And that's one of my favorite foundations. And the coverage, it has a little bit more coverage. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. It's now 8:55 a.m. I'm gonna go about my day. Another hot day. It's gonna be 91 degrees. I'm gonna be in and out throughout the day. I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts on this foundation. All right, guys, so I am back for my check-in. It's now 4:23 p.m. I put this foundation on like about 8:20 something, so it's been like 8 hours of where I was in the sun, I was out the sun, I was in the sun, I was out the sun. This is what the foundation looks like. I think it looks amazing. I got a little, like, very slight creasing right here, but the foundation didn't move and it didn't separate. It just creased a little bit, as usual, because I'm doing a review. I didn't touch up or anything. I think it lasted great for 8 hours, being a luminous foundation. I got a little shiny on my chin, as you can see, but it's shiny, it's not oily. I think there's a difference. I think it just has like a nice, like she said, soft focus luminosity to it. It's a very healthy, beautiful looking foundation. I think it makes your skin look very healthy, and my skin almost feels like plump, like I had some Botox or something. Everything just looks very blurred and flawless. This is, I feel like it's an embarrassment of riches for me, because the dose of colors, that's so beautiful. And now this, and this is just absolutely beautiful. This is perfection in a bottle. I have nothing bad to say about this foundation. If you're thinking of buying this foundation, I think you should. Of course, it's Pat McGrath. You're gonna expect that you're gonna pay for a Pat McGrath. That's just understood. I am definitely gonna maybe do a tutorial with the foundation and the powder as soon as I get it, and just to see how the powder works with the foundation. I'm liking the color. If you're NC50 and MAC, you can definitely rock this. Just wear a concealer that has yellow in it to kind of like offset that warmth, because like I said, it's very, very warm in my opinion. And I forgot to tell you guys, I primed with my Tatcha primer, because most of my primers are like luminous primers because I've had such dry skin. So I used the Tatcha primer, and I think it did a great job, because I don't see any creasing like in my forehead or anything like that. So my overall thoughts, I absolutely love this. I've been looking at my skin all day. I think it looks so beautiful. It just makes my skin look so youthful. And like I said, I keep using the word plump. I'm not sure what other words to use. Everything just looks so healthy and so natural. That's what I love about it also. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. As usual, don't forget to leave me a comment, hit the thumbs up button, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to my channel, and I'm gonna see you guys again in my next video. Bye, guys.